Bobby. This is Josh. What's your last name?
Prince.
Joshua Prince?
Yes.
Do you like Joshua or Josh?
Either way is good. Yeah.
Joshy?
Joshy.
Josh is a knife maker.
Yes.
So, and also a FedEx rep. That's how we met, is Wormwood used to ship out through FedEx, and so I met a bunch of FedEx reps.
Yeah.
And you came down, and Josh gave me, he was like, oh, I make these knives. I was like, cool. He's like, here's my Instagram. I took it. I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cool.
Josh, you sell this stuff?
I do, yeah. I have a website, princeworksforge.com, and my Instagram is @princeworksforge.
Let's check it out.
Well, come up over there.
Nice gourds.
Oh, it's on
Yeah,
this.
I'm trying to grow didgeridoos.
You're trying to grow
Trying to
didgeridoos?
grow didgeridoos, yeah.
So you're gonna make didgeridoos out of gourds.
What is this word you're saying? What is didgeridoo?
Didgeridoo?
Yeah,
You
what
don't
is,
I'll show you after.
That's it, right? You're done.
It's like an instrument almost.
Yes, it's an instrument.
Yeah. Is there a regular didgeridoo around that we can use?
Whoa, that's it. That's the fucking set.
I work everywhere. Like I work in the kitchen. I work.
Jesus, what the? Yes, you do. What is this? This horse. What is this horse?
My mother made that.
It runs in the family.
Oh, this is good. Did you build this?
I built this.
Because this is not standard. Look at these windows. I love makers.
Yeah.
You're a fucking maker. Obviously, your passion is in building, in making, construction. How do you go from that to a corporate stiff at FedEx?
My background is split between like artistic pursuits and business, and the business side is because I was like, how am I going to ever make money? Because both my parents are artists, and we were always broke. Even though I grew up in a household where we had access to everything, we had access to clay, we had access to plaster, we had access to woodworking tools. But I knew that I was like, how am I going to make money? I mean, you're in business, so you realize.
What's funny about business is as the business grows, I do less and less of the creativity, the art. It's more about managing people, managing systems. I work on fucking ERPs. I see more spreadsheets than sawdust. Yeah, well,
Anyway,
Do you watch Worm Life?
I don't know.
Damn it, Josh.
This guy has
I do,
real
yeah.
shit to do.
Let's check out the Ford.
Give us a tour of the shop.
Yeah, tour, a shop tour.
The shop tour is like, there's a shop tour.
Well, we can start with the Forge.
Yeah. So Forge is just a metal box. It's just basically bricks, and you got to put the propane in.
Is there insulation in this?
Yeah, this is the insulation. It's sort of like I don't know what it is.
Ceramic. Yeah, it's like ceramic
This
folks
is,
use this stuff.
This is kale wool. That's lining it. It's got a brick bottom. I can get 2,600 degrees in there.
So this forge could melt non-ferrous metals and then iron and steel. Can it melt that, or can it
Can't
just
melt it.
Non-ferrous metal, Doug.
A non-ferrous means it doesn't contain iron. So if it doesn't contain iron, it's ductile, easy to work. Like we could cut it on our CNCs. It's like
okay.
aluminum, brass, copper, silver. You can melt them with a blowtorch. They're very easy to work. Once you get to iron, that's when you're forging.
There we go. Oh, wow. Look at that thing. Pumping.
That'll get heated.
Well, that actually contains the heat. You think it'd be like so hot right here, but it really isn't.
I guess my question is, because like with JV and Bobby and me, like anything we can see of actually the process of doing it is really cool.
The whole process I kind of have to take you through verbally, or I can show you some drawings or something, because it's extensive.
Can we heat up a piece of metal and then I've
Yeah, I
never
can show you.
seen the shaping. I have never shaped metal.
I can mess with something for you. Let me find just a piece of steel to
just so we
heat it up and
start
mess with
shaping it. You can see the billet in there.
What's a billet?
Billet is any old chunk of steel you put in the forge.
Oh, I see the billet now.
We're waiting for it to get like red, right? Like cherry red.
We want it to be the color of the box.
Check it out, JV. I think we might be ready.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that thing. That's bright red.
That's hot.
All right, let's just hit this a few times. We'll pretend like we're making a knife out of this.
Yeah, let's pretend.
I'm going to grab it diagonal because that's the safest. And if we just get it on the anvil here.
You're hitting that pretty hard.
Yeah.
All right, Bobby, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Stay low.
This is fun. I'm nervous. This is, deadly.
Kind of trap the corners of it. Like get it. Yeah, that's good. There you go.
Yes.
Make sure you got a good hold. You trap the corners right in so you're locked in.
And it makes
And then give it
That look good?
You got it.
Oh, I don't. I just don't.
Pop it back in. They said Revolution, you gotta stop.
I fell into a ring of fire.
Fuck. It's hard.
Those aren't the best. I'm gonna get you some
Ring of
Yeah. That's
These get hot.
and the flames went higher. And it burns.
Yeah.
The ring of fire.
Those little flakes of steel, they don't look that harmful, but if they come up and hit you, they'll stick to your skin. People have gotten them on their eyeballs, stuck to their eyeballs,
Wow.
and then you got to wear an eye patch
Yeah.
for a bunch of time.
Well, that's cool.
So this stuff looks harmful. Yeah,
I want to like bend it slightly.
bend it. There you go.
Cool.
That's it.
There you go.
Spirit of it.
nice. Is that why traditionally an anvil is used for the flat surface and then a curved surface?
If you ever seen anybody make horseshoes, they'll use this a lot.
What are the piercings for?
This is the Pritchell hole.
Oh yeah, because you can actually like
Name of that.
you can sort of pierce through.
Yeah, you can put tools in here that are permanent. I have a domed tool that I drop in here. I can show you.
So basically, if I take that piece of metal,
Yeah.
put it here, I can then.
You can cut it.
Oh, let's do it.
I want to cut it.
I see it. It's piercing. Oh, you're close.
Nice. Yeah! A little nugget.
We'll just take this over and press it.
Oh!
A little more this way. You can just take a tool. So now you got like a little shape, you can do something with.
You made it adorable.
So I mean, we got the. This is the hammer.
That's a hammer.
That's a hammer.
I can run these called a self-contained pneumatic hammer.
This is like a big boy hammer.
Yeah, it's
So when you're doing your knife work, you're going from this machine mostly to this machine.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there anything
There's
where you
something-
need the hand touch?
Yes, absolutely. This is far more effective than the power hammer. If this was hot, you'd imagine this is hot. I'll be holding this with a tongue and I'll strike it here.
Because you're trying to work just this edge, basically.
just this edge and get more material down this way.
This is a
belt
grinder.
grinder.
You're going to get
Like
something
this.
like this. Then you're going to use this to sort of refine the shape, grind
right.
the
Yep.
shape. I want to put a fresh edge.
Oh yeah, we'll do that.
I want to
that
put a fresh
machine?
edge on my knife.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have one?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I might do that in the basement
Okay.
because I have another grinder and I have better belts there. Who's sharpening first?
Two bobbies.
Yeah. Not very sharp in the first place.
All right, we'll just we'll put an edge on it. You can see the burr just pop right there. That's what you're looking for. Yep.
What is this
This is
going
leather,
to do
yeah.
next?
Is it
So
a
this-
strap or a
this-
strop?
Strop.
What's a strop? What step is this going to do?
This little burr that's on here, you should be able to see it. Can you see it?
1 second.
Somebody shoved a tuna fish sandwich up my ass.
Yeah.
We're gonna knock the burr off because you can feel something's there, but it actually is not sharp. And I usually do this like symmetrically as best I can. And eventually that burr just kind of pops off of it. It just kind of falls off.
So that's what's amazing is the fact that this is actually an abrasive. I mean, you can see how the leather is dark.
Yeah.
That dark is metal. That's metal powder that's being deposited on the leather.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is like a useful thing at all, but the difference between having the burr on there and having the burr off, the change is dramatic.
You're gonna do the arm hair test?
That's the grossest thing ever.
You're not a fan of the arm hair
No,
test?
I don't like
Woodworkers.
water bottles chopping. I don't like arm hair shaving or leg hair shaving.
Get out of here with your bad idea, Bob.
So how do I? So what's?
How do you test sharpness?
Usually I can tell with paper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's no question that's sharp. You could definitely shave hair. You could even get some nose hairs maybe.
Anyway, let's look at some cool
Some knives.
kniffies.
I have a few here. So these are stainless.
Ooh, that's like a decorative steel.
I kind of like that one.
Whoa! It has like a
planet. It looks like
Yeah.
Uranus or something.
Yeah, that was the idea, sort of create a
Really?
motif with, mountains and clouds, and I was trying to get a yin-yang out of that.
Bobby, what do you take into your kitchen?
I love the kind of like rustic look of like a like not a perfect handle. You know what I mean? I think this is super super cool. This just looks like a weapon to me.
Yeah.
I just want to take this in reverse grip. You know what I mean?
What is the most expensive knife here? Like,
gotta be this
what would you
one.
sell it for?
I would price it, close to 2,000.
For a more modestly designed knife.
Something like these, I think I've got them up for 600.
What's that handle wood?
This is oak.
Is that like a rosewood or like
That's
a zero coat? Rosewood?
Yeah, rosewood.
Hey,
This is definitely a walnut.
Yep.
There you go.
hey, Bobby.
That one's burnt
All right,
off.
no, my turn. This is that's maple burl.
That's a chunk of
I
plastic.
was gonna say that's not wood.
Everybody bang a gong and then let's see what it is.
One sec.
Nice.
There we go.
Bobby.
Okay. Subscribe.